Hi, I'm Shawn Jansen. I'm joined by Shawn Lynch, and we're going to talk girls basketball right here. We're coming down to the nitty gritty, the end of the year. We got rivalry games coming up this week, playoff spots on the line. Should be an interesting finish in the CCC with a three-way tie for third place.
We thought it could come down to the last week of the season. We just didn't think it'd be that third and final playoff spot necessarily, with the other two pretty much locked away. So, been competitive. We thought it would be, and should be a good finish.
Yeah, we got the rivalry games. You got Merced against Golden Valley on Tuesday night over at Merced High. Atwater against Buhack Colony over at Atwater High, and then Turlock against Pittman. Turlock, Atwater, and Merced are all tied going into this last game for the third and final spot. Atwater might be sitting in the best position facing Buhack Colony, who's winless in the CCC. If they win and Turlock and Merced lose, they're all alone in third place.
Yeah, plus they have 2 wins over Merced already, so that's going to be big for them on the tiebreaker scenarios. But they can all put that aside if they just take care of business at home. Really close game the first time around. It took them a little while to get going, and they're going to have to do it without Brittany Massa, it sounds like.
Yeah, she took a hard fall against the Merced game. It was actually knocked unconscious. Looks like she's okay, but she's going to be out for 2 weeks. They said she didn't even have a concussion, but they're going to play without. Atwater had lost 3 in a row, but comes up with a big win against Merced, and even doing so, they gave up a 14-1 run late in the game in the final 2 minutes to force overtime, but Atwater regrouped, won that game, and they're kind of in the driver's seat heading into this last game.
Yeah, and I think it's gut check time. I mean, they've all talked, that senior group, they've talked about how much getting to the playoffs will mean to them. Now they're going to find out if they can do it. Merced's obviously got a tough road to go through. Golden Valley was looking for another second straight perfect season in the CCC, and they look good. I mean, they have not had any hiccups along the way. And I don't know if you're going to see a desperate Merced team or if you're going to see one that's ready to get ready for the next phase of their life.
Yeah, Merced had started off league at 2-0, and they've kind of sputtered, since then. And now they find their backs up against the wall against a team that hasn't lost in 19 straight CCC games. So it's going to be a tough one for the Bears.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no guarantee that Pittman holds off Turlock, so everybody's going to be highly motivated to win themselves and take care of business and not have it come down to the tiebreakers.
In the WAC, you got Livingston that's only got 1 league loss. They got 2 games left, and that last game against Central Valley at home next week could be a big one.
Yeah, not a very strong conference all the way around, so there haven't been any hiccups for either of the teams along the way. It was, a 2-point game the first time? 1-point game the first time they met. So, it's going to come down to that last game of the season, as everybody's anticipated. They get their chance to grab first share of the league title since the 2009-2010 season.
Sharn Sahota having a big year for Livingston. Their freshman Annie Winton's come through the last couple of weeks with some double-figure games to kind of help support and give another score for the Wolves.
Yeah, I mean, the last few, it seems like it's a different kid every single night. So that's got to be encouraging moving forward that, all the pressure is not going to be on one girl.
Dos Palace girls have been playing well of late in the West Sierra League. They got Kayla Hall's been playing well, Grace Schofield, Taya Vincent. They've racked up some wins, and they've got a shot to win a title with just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they kind of got tripped up the other day in the fourth quarter. I think they lost by 2 or 4. It was a tight game right down to the finish, but it seems like they're right there in the thick of the West Sierra League standings, so they're going to be there right at the end.
All right. Well, we'll come back to you when we get to the playoffs and look at how our local teams look in the brackets. But until then, enjoy the games this week.